वेलकम टू स्टॉक मार्केट्स विद यार। स्वागत है आपका आज के डेली मार्केट एनालिसिस में। फर्स्ट एज ऑलवेज लेट्स टेक अ लुक एट द नंबर्स एंड देन वी विल लुक एट द चार्ट। सो हम लोग आज देख सकते हैं 15863 का क्लोज है निफ्टी का। वी कैन सी इट्स ऑलमोस्ट अ 400 पॉइंट फॉल फॉर निफ्टी, डाउन 2.5%। हम लोग देख सकते हैं द हाई फॉर टुडे वाज एक्चुअली लेस देन 16,000। सो क्लियरली जो ओवरनाइट सेंटिमेंट्स आ रहे थे, इनफैक्ट इवन एसजीएक्स निफ्टी वाज इंडिकेटिंग अराउंड 15800, usko it has actually stuck to that, and we can see the low is relatively restrained, I would say. Compared to the extent of the fall, I would say the low is fairly restrained. So that is what we're seeing. Again, अगर हम लोग देखते हैं आज की range, then it's around 230 points, which is honestly not too bad. And that also means कि आज का जो गिरावट हुई है, that is largely because of the gap down open. So that's what we're seeing now. आपको शायद याद होगा कि कुछ समय पहले हम लोग ने बात की थी that how the 52-week high and the low के somewhere around here midpoint के आसपास आके रुका था निफ्टी, and now we are looking at it drifting closer towards the 52-week low. Obviously the trajectory of nifty has been on the upside. तो इसका मतलब क्या होता है? इसका मतलब ये होता है that if nifty continues slipping, then personally this number will keep on climbing, and this number, I just opened that. This number will keep on climbing, and where it's currently at will keep on falling, and eventually, शायद 52-week low बना सकता है. Again, it sounds like a Sunssunny type of headlines of sorts, but again, that could happen because we've seen that 1 year ago, Feb of 2021, somewhere around here, we saw actually a very good rise. In fact, अगर जून जुलाई तक वो कुछ कर नहीं पाता, then Nifty will be in very 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 deep trouble as far as 52-week highs and lows go. So let's see उसे कर पाता है कि नहीं. In terms of how it did overall, we can see broad market sector is honestly all bad. We can see 2.4% is the average across the board. So we can't really say that Nifty outperformed or it underperformed the rest of the market, because everything is roughly at par. हम लोग एक चीज देख सकते हैं that India VIX is actually approaching 30 now, which is kind of alarming. And if we talk about the sectors, then the sectors may we can see that banks have yet again underperformed, so has realty. So several sectors have actually not done very well, and as a result, we are looking at it around this much. We can see metals are pretty much the only sector which has done fairly well, and yeah, that's what we are seeing. अभी अगर हम लोग देखते हैं gainers and losers overall, we can see in Nifty 50 ONGC is the top gainer. And this is a very interesting one. In fact, इतना interesting है कि I think it warrants us looking at the chart also, क्योंकि 13.5% on a day where pretty much most of the other stocks have taken a massive beating, and this is what we can see here. So हम लोग देख सकते हैं कि it's like a breakout. In fact, I think given the scope and scale of the chart, we'll be better off looking at the weekly. और हम लोग देख सकते हैं consistent and very significant higher highs and higher lows, break of structure here. So I'll just show you. Again, this is completely unrelated to the daily market analysis aspect of it. But again, हम लोग यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं that if we connect this to here and then finally to here, we can see it broke somewhere around here, retested that line और उसके बाद ऊपर गया है. Now, in the past, I have stated several times that such trades have ended up being, 100% plus ROI for me. The best example is eClerx. सो अगर हम लोग देखते हैं फिलहाल इट्स एट 48%. दैट मीन्स दैट in the long run, I feel, long run being a few months to a few years, let's remember we're traders here. Long run can mean anything from tomorrow also in this sort of space. But I feel there is a chance कि actually काफी अच्छा कर पाए, and maybe it will actually give reasonable returns. So definitely something that we should have our eyes set at. Again, back to the losers and gainers, we can see the losers are obviously more significant, but one of the rare days where the top loser is actually less of a number than the top gainer. So वो एक चीज है. अगर निफ्टी स्पेसिफिकली की बात करें, then this is what it looks like. ONGC has had an impact. Again, ONGC is a relatively insignificant stock, but because itna ऊपर गया है, it's had some amount of impact. And Reliance, Bajaj Finance, obviously the larger stocks have had a larger impact. No prizes for guessing that. Now, if we talk about Nifty's overall place, I think this is where things get interesting. Kyunki, if you've been watching these videos and listening to the podcasts and such for a while, you must remember कि यहाँ पे ऐसे जो zones आते हैं, they happen relatively often. एंड व्हेन सच अ लेवल प्रेजेंट्स इटसेल्फ, वेयर हम लोग देख रहे हैं कि 1-2 महीने तक का कंसोलिडेशन चल रहा है, ऑब्वियसली देयर इज गोइंग टू बी अ गुड अमाउंट ऑफ सॉर्ट ऑफ एक्शन देयर. So maybe if there's interest here, right, maybe if there is buying interest here, which is what had actually provoked the rally after that, maybe we could see some sort of a bounce from that level again. 15,500 के आसपास शायद आ सकता है. So used to saying 18, then 17, now 16 or 15 भी चले गए. So uh, it's the market is moving very fast. Now if we talk about bank nifty things get a little different here, because I feel it's approaching the pre-covid levels. I'll just show you again on the weekly chart. हम लोग देख सकते हैं pre-covid levels के आसपास आया है. Now this is obviously the decider. अगर pre-covid levels को hold नहीं कर पाता, clearly that shows कि something very seriously wrong with the banks. I think uh, this tense situation of sorts does not necessarily warrant such a sharp fall. 5% इतना sharply गिर रहा है. But let's see, market knows more than all of us combined. That is why we trade the market, not the other way around, राइट. सो हम लोग अगर रिलायंस देखते हैं, रिलायंस में वी कैन सी 2239, वेरी वेरी शार्प रिजेक्शन फ्रॉम हायर लेवल्स, एंड हम लोग यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं बहुत क्लियर लोअर हाइज बन रहे हैं. एंड दिस इज समथिंग दैट इज ऑलवेज मोर एविडेंट इन हाइंडसाइट, क्योंकि अगर हम लोग यहाँ पर देखते हैं, very difficult to place this lower high, and then finally it's made a lower low as well. So this is like its lowest level since around September. Again, a very significant statement, but that's just how the market is right now. HDFC Bank काफी sharply गिरा है. Now once again it is near its pre-COVID levels. Weekly chart पे better पता चलेगा, and we can see it's at pre-COVID. So let's see how this goes as well. Again, as of now, another actually observation I had is on the RSI front. अगर हम लोग डेली चार्ट देखते हैं आरएसआई का फॉर निफ्टी, वी रेयरली इफ एवर सीन इट गोइंग बिलो 30. एक बार प्री कोविड के पहले हुआ था, उसके पहले समवेयर अराउंड हियर हुआ था, बट एज अ जनरल स्टेटमेंट इट हैज मैनेज टू होल्ड आरएसआई 30, which is the oversold threshold for the most part. So maybe it'll hold it in the future as well. If that happens, शायद एक sort of हम लोग कंसोलिडेशन या कुछ एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं, और देन वो कंसोलिडेशन के बाद maybe it'll continue going down a little, or maybe it actually bounces up. So that would be my view. And the same holds for HDFC Bank also, क्योंकि again RSI पे आप देख सकते हो this dotted line on the bottom, उसको रेयरली उसने तोड़ा है. अब अगर उसे तोड़ता है, then chances are that it might actually either stay flat, because that is when RSI can ease off, or it'll bounce up, because that is how RSI can ease off. So that's what we're seeing. नेक्स्ट अप इन्फोसिस में हम लोग देख सकते हैं 1744 का रेजिस्टेंस लग रहा है. दिस इज अ लेवल वी स्पोकन अबाउट एन नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स, एंड honestly when it's stuck in a range it's hard to give you more than that, बिकॉज उससे ज़्यादा कुछ होता नहीं है. वंस इट एक्चुअली ब्रेक्स द रेंज, उसके बाद ही कुछ देख सकते हैं. सेम थिंग एक्चुअली हैपेंड विद निफ्टी ऑल्सो. अगर आपको याद है, आर्ली चार्ट हम लोग ने देखा था, इट वाज स्टक इन अ रेंज, एंड ओनली आफ्टर दैट रेंज वाज ब्रोकन वी सॉ दैट शार्प मूवमेंट ऑन द डाउन साइड. टीसीएस में हायर लेवल से प्राइस रिजेक्शन देख रहे हैं हम. एचडीएफसी, once again, if I just show you the weekly chart here, we can see it's well below the pre-COVID levels. Honestly, it is now halfway to its COVID lows also. So something seriously hitting wrong with HDFC. Let's see क्या होता है. I think it is at these times where such stocks make good and interesting propositions, because अगर इतना नीचे गिरा है, right, 1400 is the COVID low, 1470 is the COVID low. If it's halfway down to the COVID low, clearly it makes a very strong case for itself. So one stock that we could potentially have on our radar. नेक्स्ट आप आईसीआईसीआई बैंक पॉसिबली हेडेड टुवर्ड्स 615, क्योंकि ये वाला जो लेवल था जो हम लोग ने पहले कल बात की थी, क्लियरली दैट्स नॉट हेल्ड, इनफैक्ट इट्स थ्रोन ऑफ द लेज. सो मे बी दैट्स एन इंपॉर्टेंट लेवल. नेक्स्ट अप वी टॉक अबाउट कोटक बैंक. कोटक बैंक ये एक लेवल है, हम देख सकते हैं 1690 के आसपास का, बट अगर ये होल्ड नहीं करता, विच मोमेंटम सीम्स टू बी फेवरिंग द बेयर्स राइट नाउ, maybe we might be looking at that 50% fib level. And again, Kotak Bank has also broken its pre-COVID highs. Next up, SBI. SBI, I think 410 के आसपास will be an important level. Now, this level not as straightforward to find on the charts, but actually अगर हम लोग 410 देखते हैं, it is a level that had given a lot of significance somewhere around here, given a lot of significance when that first gap up actually happened after its earnings. So वो अगर level मान के चलते हैं, 410 will be important. Next up, Axis Bank, the bank that actually looked very strong has now completely fallen flat on its ground. और हम लोग देख सकते हैं it's now well below 700 at 670 right now. So let's see कैसे जाता है. I'll just mark this, extend this zone further. 650 could be an important level. अगर वो नहीं hold कर पाता, then possibly 640 or so, as is highlighted here. So another thing I wanted to talk about. So in yesterday's video there was a comment by, I believe, Ishwar, that he said that, why do you go so fast in these videos? One reason is because, quite frankly, these days I've time has been a bit of a uh, shortage wali commodity for me, so as a result I've had to be a little faster in my videos. Another reason is because a set of people prefer faster videos, so I would also prefer, अगर आप बोलते हो मुझे exactly what types of videos do you prefer? Do you want me to dive deep into these levels and such, or do you prefer more of a general overview, like something like today or yesterday? So please let me know that. Very curious to hear. Obviously, it helps me out a bunch. So as honest as you can be is, as best as can be for me. So very curious to hear your thoughts as well. That's it for this one. See you in the next. Happy trading, happy analysis.